Well, the polls are open right now in Turkey in one of the most critical elections in modern Turkey's 100-year history. Today, voters could either unseat President Erdogan or usher in a third decade of his rule. Jerusalem correspondent Daniel Cohen is live in Istanbul with more.
Hey, good morning to all of you. It's good to be with you. Yes, the vote today will decide not only who leads Turkey, a NATO member country of 85 million, but also how it's governed, where its economy is headed amid a deep cost of living crisis, and the shape of its foreign policy, which has taken unpredictable turns. The Turks lined up early this morning to be first to vote right when the polls open. The election is clearly a referendum on President Erdogan, the man who's led Turkey as prime minister and president since 2003. The 69-year-old is a powerful orator and master campaigner battling to survive his toughest political test. Erdogan's challenger is a 74-year-old civil servant named Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu. KK is the leader of a six-party coalition, promising if he wins, he'll return to orthodox economic policies and a parliamentary system of governance.
I
hope the outcome will be good for our children, for all of us. May the results be good for everyone. We are waiting for bright days. I want a world where everyone can live with certain freedoms without disturbing anyone. Everyone can express themselves freely without disturbing the rights of others.
Now, if the Turks do oust Erdogan, it's largely because they saw their prosperity and ability to meet basic needs decline, with inflation that topped 85% in October and a collapse in the lira currency. The Erdogan government was also accused of a slow response when Turkey was rocked by catastrophic earthquakes in February that killed 50,000 people and destroyed over 300,000 homes. Okay, so there are no exit polls in Turkey. Opinion polls are giving Erdogan's challenger in this moment a slight lead. Under Turkish law, the reporting of election results is banned until 9 p.m. tonight. I can tell you this, if neither man gets 50% of the vote, a runoff will be held May 28th. Now back to you guys.
Wow. Daniel, a question for you. How does this election in Turkey affect U.S.-Turkey relations?
Well, that is a great question, Katrina. And the prevailing wisdom, what I'm reading, hearing, and seeing, President Biden and mostly the West, they've been signaling that they want Erdogan replaced. Why do I say that? Well, the thinking is he's an ally of Putin, Russia, and Turkey. And an Erdogan loss would certainly, or almost certainly, I should say, give Russia some anxiety. Now, the question that the Turks are asking themselves as they head to the polls today, and this is something I spoke to former ambassador and acting director of national intelligence, Rick Grinnell, about, we talked yesterday, is the more soft-spoken KK that I introduced you to in the story. Is he strong enough to lead this country of 85 million people? That's what we're finding out today at the polls, and hopefully we have a clear and decisive answer by tonight, guys.
Well, thank you, Daniel Cohen.